Now, if I say something to you like, when you're a jet all the way, you know what I'm talking about, right? Everybody in the world knows virtually everything that goes on in West Side Story, whether you've ever seen it on stage or just in the movie. But if you've only seen the movie, now you have an opportunity to see it the way it was done 60 years ago in New York City. Carol Lawrence and Larry Kurt as Maria and Tony and Michael Barnard. You're directing it along with all of your other duties at the Phoenix Theater. This has got to be one of the toughest directing jobs in theater, though, doesn't it?
Well, it's one of the most exciting ones for sure.
Why?
Because it combines every aspect of theater and visual arts in such a well-crafted, well-woven script, score, dance. Everything speaks to the story. Everything connects to the character.
But you're looking for terrific actors, terrific dancers, terrific singers.
Absolutely.
Not people who just get by with those things.
That's absolutely right.
And you've got one heck of a cast. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going this weekend, but the people who have seen it said it's one of the best they've seen.
It truly is a remarkable production. It's extraordinarily relevant, and it's aggressive and forceful, and yet the love aspect of it is inside is remarkable. Very true. I think that you're going to love everybody in that show.
Well, pretty nice love story background, considering the fact that it all began as Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
And all right, so then we updated Shakespeare to 60 years ago and put it in the streets of New York and the Jets and the Sharks, but that was still 60 years ago. How do you make it relevant, as you said, today?
Well, because remarkably, or sadly, not a lot has changed in some urban centers. And the strife and the racism and the tension and the lack of opportunities and the desperate need for validation, the extraordinary sense of violence is all around us. And yet to be able to remarkably see a love story come out of that, where two people are trying to say, can we just reach across the aisle and shake each other's hands or fall in love
and find it somewhere. All right, you said violence, and we always invite all the families to the productions that are appropriate for families. Phoenix Theater says, well, you know what, you may want to make a value judgment on this one, because there's some tough things that go on stage. Tell us about who's responsible for the tough things.
Well, our fight choreographer is also our associate producing
He just happens
director.
to be in the studio today.
He just happens to be here. I'd love for you to welcome Pasha Yamatahare.
Hey, Pat.
Right, well,
great to see
you. You have welcomed him into my life on a number of occasions because he's also one of my favorite actors in the casts that you have over the years at Phoenix Theater. But okay, as a fight captain and as a coach, making it look real. Make it look real for us now, can you?
All right, absolutely. We're gonna have my boss hit me in the face with basically a punch. What we want to make sure to do is just connect, then prep, then commit. So if Michael and I basically connect via eyes, he's gonna prep, I'm ready to go, commit, and boom, taking that hit. One more time, connect, prep, and then selling it afterwards with some sort of noise or some sort of hit noise on that.
You have 30 seconds for another demonstration, or else we're going to kick you out of the studio. When I say we, of course, it will not be me.
Not you,
It will
Pat.
be some of the bigger guys.
We got a prop knife here built by a prop department. Everything is built at Phoenix Theater for our shows. We're going to basically show you a basic stab on stage. She's going to face upstage. I'm going to sell it and pull out. And oh my goodness, we've got a squib, a blood squib in her shirt to sell the violence.
As I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is only a demonstration. You understand, the real stuff is going on now through October
14th.
Oh, you've got all the time in the world to see a Phoenix Theater production of West Side Story. You know, those two classic things seem right, since after all, Phoenix Theater is nationally the oldest.
Yes, one of the oldest continuously operating theaters in the country.
And you'll understand why it continues to operate when you see West Side Story now through the middle of October. Aren't you glad you stuck around for the fight scene? This is Pat McMahon. Stay with us for more on the Daily Mix.